Okay, hey guys, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. We had some... Oh, and it seems like we're having errors again. Oh, okay, that's lovely. Today is not my day, apparently. Let me see here. Oh, looks like I actually might have had it working for a second there. Yeah, that looks like it was working for a second there. Some kind of a disconnect between my preview, my OBS preview, and like what's actually being shown to me, shown to you guys. Okay, there we go. That appears to be working functionally. So let me see here. I'll keep monitoring and see if that can fix it. I apologize for this. It just seems like non-stop trouble for some reason. I also want to try my hand at, well, no pun intended. I want to try my hand at the Dark Hand.
Oh, hello. Hand in one piece.
What else do we have here from you? We have the Chime. I know I'm going to need that eventually, but I don't think it's really necessary now. I'm really gonna have to farm some stuff pretty soon here. I think that's the key that I'm gonna have to remember, is that farming things is gonna become necessary.
Speak thy desire, honorable Lord of Hollows, that a lord at the knot, bearer for the and I.
Okay. I'm gonna snag a Dark Hand.
That a lord bearer for the and till we may.
Let's see here how the Dark Hand's working out. It has no weight. FP costs 18. It's significantly better as a dark weapon when compared to the Deep Battle Axe. 106 physical, 106 dark. Whereas the Dark Hand we have 182 dark with 108 physical. So it's equivalent, 106, 108. So it's the same physical, but it's doing a fair bit more. It's doing like 70, almost 70 more damage in dark than it is than the other one. So it's a nice backup weapon, potentially. Oh, and I forgot that she is over here now, too. So I will actually need... Man, I'm going to need so many souls. I forget how much you need for this.
Oh, Champion of Ash. Welcome back. I was not meant to be a firekeeper, but
but I am honored to serve you beside the bonfire. The gods are ever merciful. My gratitude lies with them and with you. I am yours now. Your wish is my command.
Let's see, the Saint's Ring. A ring bestowed upon a Karim saint allows attunement of additional spells. In Karim, the saints give voice to the ancient tales. They memorize countless cumbersome sacred books and read them in sonorous tones, a function for which they are widely renowned. 300. That is definitely worth it. Homeward. Miracle taught to traveling clerics. Returns caster to the last bonfire used for resting, or to the bonfire of the shrine. It would normally link to one's homeland, only the curse of the undead has twisted its power, redirecting casters to a bonfire. Perhaps for undead, the bonfire does serve as home. Miracle taught by Morn, caressing tears, the Archbishop's apostle. Cures bleeding, poison, and frost for self and those in the vicinity. Caressing Tears is a tale of the many deaths surrounding the goddess Catha, of whom Morn was a known follower. So this goes to show that the Way of White has kind of, I don't want to say corrupted necessarily, but they've paganized themselves. Going from the Way of Gwyn, the Way of White, the name Gwyn means white in Welsh. So it makes you wonder. You know, like these Dark Souls 2 guys. You know, Karim seemed to have very few goddesses. I mean, well, they did. They had Fina, that Lautrec worshipped. They had Velka, that was definitely considered worship there. And then they had Gwyn and Gwendolyn and his other children. But it begs the question, why are like these Dark Souls 2 goddesses like Catha showing up here? Replenishment. Miracle once cherished by cleric knights. Gradually restores HP. Replenishment is a relic of the old Lloyd faith, whose cleric knights were unfaltering in battle. And an interesting thing in this game is that we do get told that Allfather Lloyd was, the Allfather title was self-proclaimed, and that he is now resoundingly considered to be a complete fraud. Elementary Miracle cast by clerics. Restores HP for self and for those in the vicinity. To use miracles, equip a talisman or sacred chime and attune a miracle at a bonfire. I would imagine in the area that I'm about to go to that poison, bleed, and frost, at least one of those three being poison, could definitely be useful for me. Restoring HP could also be another one of use. I'm gonna go with Caressing Tears for now, and then I'm gonna grab the Saint's Ring too, because it's only 300, so why not?
You know, in my home of Karim, I was a nun. I would be pleased to share the tales of miracles with you. Although, to be honest, I only know a few. But if I had a divine tome, I could tell you many tales and more. Oh, only I cannot see. Terribly sorry, but you'll have to find me a divine tome in Braille.
I do love the idea that Braille is actually a thing here in this world.
You know, in my home of although, but if
still, you know, a fascinating little detail. Okay, so I purchased one of her miracles.
Have a pleasant journey, Champion of Ash. I pray for your
there I am.
Let's see, we have Fireball, so we can get Fire Surge, Great Combustion, and Flash Sweat. The only one of any use to us currently is Great Combustion, so that'll be another 3,000. Pyromancer Garb we already have. Reinforcing the Flame is a good idea, though. getting an extra couple spell buff could be useful.
Oh, we'll need a pyromancy to... Though, if this were the... To learn pyromancy, I know, and...
We've already heard all this.
Though, if...
Alright, cool. Why not? I'll rock with 2. Oh, that's right, though. It uses the freaking... you wasted my Titanite shards. That was a stupid idea.
What is...
Well, whatever. I'll have to find a way to farm some more shards. Oh, wait. We need to get the transposing kiln to Old Ludleth here. Can't believe I almost forgot.
Not for I. Listen, before I was a lord of Synth,
Alright.
Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferred to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now? Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast fading flame must be linked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. I may be but small.
Okay. Let's see what we have here. Soul of the Rotted Greatwood can get us either the Hollow Slayer Greatsword. Greatsword used for a lifetime by a masked knight harbors the fears that lurk within the minds of Hollows and is particularly effective against them. Bestowed to a proper Mirror Knight long ago, 2-hand to execute special sword techniques. Skill is stance, just like what we would expect. And of course, this is the sword of Lucatil of Mira, and her brother, I forget his name, has a very similar name. Azlatil, is that right? Something like that. Very, very good weapon, actually. Especially, it's very good for PvP and PvE. You know, it gets I think it's like a 20% boost against enemies considered hollow, which is like half the enemies in the game. So it's always a nice one. The Soul of a Demon can give us a couple nice tools here. The Demon's Great Axe. This Great Axe, a favorite among demons, contains the strength of fire. The demons born of chaos harbor fire, and yet they are twisted and malformed, such that they were never meant to be. Skill, Demonic Flare. Briefly cause flame within to flare, and smash it upon earth and foes. The other option is the Demon's Fist. A demonic fist that burns with fiery essence. Its wielder can release this power through use of its skill. When 2-handed fists are equipped to each hand. Skill is Flame Whirlwind. Spin through opponents with abandon. Flaming fists outstretched. Using a strong attack while spinning utilizes your momentum to slam the ground with both fists. And the Rotted Greatwood can also give us Arstor's Spear. One of the curses that festered within the belly of the Greatwood, and a terrible weapon favored by Earl Arstor the Impaler. The spear is enwreathed in rotten, heavily poisonous meat. Defeating foes restores HP. Skill is Shield Splitter. Take a large step forward and make a single focused thrust to puncture enemy shields and inflict damage. Then we have Soul of Vort, the Boreal Valley. Great hammer wielded by Vort, the Outrider Knight of the Boreal Valley. Weapon is imbued with frost and causes frostbite. Frost accumulates in the body, causing frostbite, which saps one's health, lowers absorption, and slows their stamina recovery. And the skill is the always amazing, ubiquitous Perseverance to get the extra poise. However, for us, not having 30 strength, means that's not going to work out so well. This is going to be our option 4, Vort. The Pontiff's Left Eye. Bewitched ring that Pontiff Sullivan bestowed upon his knights. Recovers HP with successive attacks. Knights who peer into the black orb are lured into battles of death, transformed into frenzied beasts. No wonder the Pontiff only provides these rings to those dispatched to foreign lands. But yeah, that's a potentially useful ring item, you know. And then our other soul that we have, this is always a tough one for me. I'm not a big fan of greatswords in general. The greatsword class of weapons has never been my favorite. I do like our store spear. It's really nice. We got exactly the dexterity required to wield it. We just need one more point. So a DC scaling strength and dex DC weapon with poison is actually a quite nice one. The shield splitter ability is also quite nice. It's decent for PvP. The extra damage of the Hollow Slayer is also just ridiculously good. I'm debating on this one. I'm not sure what to grab yet. I'm gonna hold off till the end of this short stream here, and then see what to do. We've already did a little bit on the last stream, you know. So this stream I'm gonna have to cut a little bit shorter because I'm trying only to do maybe an hour and a half in total on my streams most of the time. Although once I get back into the feel of things, you know, I might start extending it. I think I will for sure. But for now, you guys just give me a bit of a break. I apologize. You know, I've been having medical troubles and things with my work and that limit it. So anyway, we also have the Spiked Mace, choice weapon of the Evangelists of the Cathedral of the Deep, mentors of the Dwellers of the Undead Settlement. Its long, sharp spikes cause great pain and bleeding. Its skill is Spin Bash. Bash foes with a large spinning motion and utilize momentum to transition into an overhead strong attack smash. The Dark Hand, weapon that allows its wielder to evoke an art unique to Londor, the land of the Hollow. It is also said to be an ancient relic of a primordial serpent. The Dark Hand mercilessly saps the essence of its victims, and can also double as a special shield. Cannot be used two-handed. Skill is the art of life drain, as Koth used to put it. Embrace the victim and steal their HP, can only be used against humans. I believe I've already described that one, but there it is anyway. Alright, we have choice between Chloranthy Ring, we could use the Saint's Ring, or the Pontiff's Ring. I don't think the Pontiff's is going to be really important, so I'm just going to stick with Chloranthy on this one.
Gaining admission. Eve,
Alright. Nobody really has anything else to say here. I do need to use those cracked orbs in order to get Leonhardt to say something. Sorry about that. I let my little pet rats out there causing little chaos as the chaos potatoes they are, you know. They're knocking my clothes all around, having a mischievous old time there. Okay. I don't think there's anything else that I need to do in the Undead Settlement. I think that's essentially just everything there. So we might as well just move on to the Road of Sacrifices. Nice. See, this is what I'm talking about with the Dark Hand. That is ridiculous. Like, let's see how much damage I'm doing with an... What is that? 148 versus 299. So let's see a magic weapon buffed 223. Magic weapon buffed Lothric Night Sword +2. Let's see how that compares to an unupgraded Dark Hand. Four hits. There was 3 with the Dark Hand, so that just tells you how ridiculous that weapon is. As long as you're able to adjust your playstyle to counteract the low range of the weapon, I think you're just fine. I can almost pull off 3 if I two-hand it, but... And I can always use some creative R2 spam in there, but... Okay, I believe this is where the drop down is. Yeah. Right there. Let me make sure everything is gathered from up here. Well, actually, isn't this where I drop down? No, that can't be, is it? Yeah, definitely not. There is an item over there, though. Alright. Sorry, what? What the heck was that? That was barely a drop at all. Come on now. It's almost enough for me to get a 2-shot on him, actually, funnily enough. Oh, well. 1 shot is actually even better. There we go. It's 434 drop attack damage. Oh, there he is. Yeah, free aim sucks. Okay. Now what in the heck is going on here? There. So I didn't need any special... Maybe I just clipped off and went too far. I wasn't paying too much attention to the drop, I guess. Oh, hello. Oh, it worked. Oh, it worked. Get wrecked, son. Okay. Did not expect that to work. 4220 MLG strats. Elite skills, man. Okay. Let me move on here. You're gonna fall off that ledge and hurt yourself, bud. Time for down ring. Why do I not believe you? Like, yes, there is stuff around here, but it's not down there. It's interesting that the Corians have this transformation now. They didn't have any such thing before. Okay, that overhangs the original area. Pop that up in case I need it. Oh, and the stamina usage as well is just ridiculously stupid low on this. This thing is just straight overpowered. I believe it's actually been nerfed, if I recall right. I think it did more damage before. Okay. Before I get into any potential trouble, I want to get this bonfire real quick. Then we have Henri and friend who we can speak to here. Why not?
Oh, hello. How do you do? I am Henri of Astora, unkindled like you. This is Horace, a friend and travelling companion. Are you too in search of the Lords of Cinder? We are well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the undead legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We seek the cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich. We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way.
Say hi? Say hi to the chat. You good boy, Leo? Right on my shoulder while I play? Yeah?
Oh yes, Horace. He's not very talkative.
No, you
Don't
can't.
think ill
You
of him.
cannot take my.
He's an upstanding, kind-hearted knight.
You're not gonna
Fine
take
partner
the
for
stuff
this
up here that's gonna
grueling
end up
journey.
getting you killed.
Without his help, I would have cursed this onerous duty long ago. We are well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods. Beyond the flooded woods
lies Farron Keep, home of the Undead Legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way. We are well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the Undead Legion. Further yet is the cathedral. We make the next.
Okay. Hey. Bye. Alright, we have old boy here. Okay, they haven't respawned. Good. I want to run over here and grab the Braille Tome and such that we can get from dropping down off the cliff ledge over here, I believe. Right there. Gotta be wary of these drop downs, though. But man, oh man, there's a difference in how much damage is done. $172 damage. Giggity. Morn's Ring. That is especially nice to have. The Braille Divine Tome of Karim. Let's see what we have here. A malformed ring given to Knights of Karim. Boosts miracles. Morn served the goddess Kaitha. I believe it's Kaitha. And later became an apostle of the Archbishop. They labored together to provide comfort to the suffering. And then we have the Blue Sentinels. Faded sheepskin parchment, depicting the dark moon and a sword. Equipped to pledge oneself to the Blue Sentinels Covenant. When a member of the Way of Blue is threatened by a dark spirit, the Blue Sentinels, in compliance with an ancient accord, assume the form of blue spirits and help to root out the invader. Are you there, PB? Summoning takes place automatically while this is equipped. Say hi to chat, since you two are just so interested in my streaming. Yeah? Oh, you decided to lick my hand now, huh? You being friendly? I love you too, bud. Go ahead. Play in the bed. Okay. We have one more item that we would need to take a look at for our lore purposes here, which is the Braille Divine Tome of Karim. A sacred Braille tome from Karim, filled with advanced miracles. Give to a storyteller to learn advanced Karim miracles. In the Way of White, there is a tradition of placing great faith in the words of the blind, and Braille tomes are not unusual. And I believe we've already spoken of this, but let's try it again, just for those who haven't checked in. A Braille Tome of Londor, first spoken by Liliane of the Sable Church. Give this to a storyteller to learn miracles of Londor. This is a forbidden tome, as it offers salvation to all hollows, and conversely curses all things living. So yeah, having 5 gaping black holes in our flesh that seep humanity, you know, I imagine that we're one of those that are offered salvation. I guess, thankfully, considering our predicament. Who knows if the sacred one will actually even work for us, hey? But there it is. Small banner held by Lothric messengers held up outside the main castle gate to be greeted by an escort. When the high wall appeared, the path to the end of the settlement was blocked, and messengers came bearing this banner. They were sent out with a duty, but had no way of returning. The bell tower is the grave of Firekeeper's past. When a Firekeeper has served her purpose, she is led to true darkness, where she enjoys a long-deserved sleep. Yeah, nothing else of any real import here. So, now that we've went through those, yeah, I feel like the Dark Hand is kind of like a last resort weapon. That thing is just too powerful, man. I'd much rather use magic weapon boosting on the Lothric sword. I'd have to have that thing cranked up to +4, +5 in order for it to do that kind of damage. I'm still not even sure if it would. Let's see here. An R1 buffed. Holy crap. $99 versus 160. That is just an incredible difference in damage. I mean, it reflects around about what you would expect, I suppose. The difference between 220 and 300 is about 70 damage, so you're seeing about a 60 damage difference, so that's not far off from what you would expect. And Henri and Horace are gone. That's what I was afraid of. I didn't want to leave off without talking to them first. So I'm debating here. Should I just try to brute force my way through it with the Dark Hand and then swap to Caressing Tears so I can have a healing miracle? Or should I keep my Fireball? Actually, come to think of it, poison isn't actually in this area, is it? So let's just leave it here for now. I don't think it's going to make much difference. Oh, and a fire. Yeah, fire is going to be extremely effective in this area now that I mention it. Because these guys are incredibly weak to such damage. So yeah. Let's try this. Pyromancy glove on one hand and the Dark Hand glove on the other. Fist weapon playthrough. Let's do it. Fist tune. Let's see if I can beat the whole game like this, maybe. Well, I would rather not fight multiples of these guys. Wow. Okay. Wow, as weak as they are to fire, they actually take more damage from the Dark Hand. It just goes to show how ridiculously good dark damage is. God dang, I feel bad using this. I really do. I'm starting to just think, you know what, no, like, I'm just gonna give up on that one. Oh, Twin Dragon Great Shield. That's actually another good one too I forgot about. I also have to consider that I may get invaded here if I use up on an Ember.
Where's your brother at? Okay. Come on. Put you down.
Oh, and there is Cirrus. Oh, it's probably because I put the blue sentinels on then.
You're an unkindled, aren't you?
Okay. Yes, sir, I am.
Cirrus, of the Sunless Realms, former servant of the divinity. Duties we each bear, but one's duty is a solitary affair. I doubt we've much to gain from fraternization. Blessing of the moon upon your journey. I doubt we've much blessing.
Yeah, Dea's Volt to you too, sir.
Ah. Ashen bring with is it?
Doesn't appear as though there's
Ashen
much
one.
else that I need.
Be sure to bring more souls.
What are you munching on over there?
Such is the peril of letting your pets out when you're on a stream. Apologies, guys. Give me a second. There we go. As fuzzy, cuddly, and well-behaved they are 99% of the time, rats are still rats, so I should not be leaving garbage out around them. I look across the room and I see an empty bag of old granola being dragged across the room at lightning speed. Had to take care of that real quick. I still don't have the coal to use for him.
Just wasn't it?
Infused weapon, let's see here. Lucerne is the one I usually go with. Red Hill is going to be pretty much the same. It's not really going to do much different. I see no reason not to, frankly. I don't see there's any real reason to choose anything other than I suppose I could do something like a fire Uchi, but I think I'd be better off just choosing a sharp one. Let's do that. I'm just gonna go with the fire on Lucerne. Okay, these two need twinkling. Might as well get the... It's wasting some more shards, but I kind of need it. So I'm going to do that and leave this at +2. I would have only had 5 anyway, so...
Be careful.
Once I get some sharp stones and the capability to do something with them, I think I'll be much better off anyway.
Speak thy honorable, that a law bearer for and
Okay. Let's grab Magic Shield.
till may the
Oh, actually, why did I not think that? I could have given the Braille Tome to her, and then probably grabbed a good miracle from that.
Oh, champion, do you wish to? You know, in my home, I would be although, but if I... Oh, terrible.
Alright. Let's see. Make sure I give her the right one. Not Londor, but the Karim Tome.
Oh, you've brought me a Braille Divine Tome. Now I can tell new tales of miracles. Tales of the greater miracles can be quite the epics. What fun we will have.
Alright, what do you have now, good miss? We have Medium Heal. Miracle superior to heal. Restores moderate HP for self and those in the vicinity. Miracles are fruit of the study of divine tales, a blessing received from the gods through acts of prayer. Miracle strength depends on the caster's faith. We have replenishment, we already had that. Tears of Denial. Miracle taught by Morn, the Archbishop's apostle. Grants one chance to endure when HP reaches 0. Intended to grant the dying a few moments for a final farewell. Tears are shed for the sake of the living, more so than the deceased. Then we have Force, elementary miracle among clerics, creates a shockwave. While it inflicts no direct damage, this miracle propels foes back, staggering them. Can also defend against incoming arrows. That's a cool one too, being able to defend against arrows. Tears of Denial, of course, is a classic. You know, everyone has to have one of those. You know, like most builds in the entire game, even for PvP, would have 15 faith just to use this. It's almost as ubiquitous as Second Chance in Demon Souls, considering it's basically the exact same thing. Although having 2 slot requirements is a bit steep, so. But it is what it is.
You know, in my will, but if I'm terrible.
Okay.
I pray.
Thank you, good ma'am. Thank you, good sir. So as to not offend.
I doubt we've my blessing. Welcome, speak. Ashen one. So I'm Ashen.
Nothing left, okay. Anything more for you to say now that I've gained access to this area? No. Alright. Seems to be pretty much all the same. Looks like we're having a lot more active PvP going on in the woods as usual, due to the Watchdogs affair, no doubt. Wow. Even at +1, it needed an extra strike. Okay. They're not really so much weak to fire damage as just... I mean, they are, but not very much. It's mostly just the stagger that really helps. Not being able to be ganged up on them so easily by their staggering is kind of the benefit of all this. I will eventually spin to win against you. It's just a matter of time. You merely adopted the spin. Damn, I can't believe I'm wasting all of my flasks already. Titanite shards. We are up to 4 now. Not bad. Not bad. Hoi. Alright. Wow. It's so much simpler to just do that. The Dark Hand is just so tempting. I am supposed to be the Lord of Hollows after all, right? Jeez. Oh, no. No such luck. It's actually a really good farming tool then, being able to kill these, the crucifix werewolf things with ease, you know. Heretic Staff. How do you two-hand the weapon in your left side? I don't think... I'm coming from Elden Ring, I'm just completely forgetting. Alright, let's see what's up with the Heretic Staff. Ooh. 60. So that's because of the requirement of 16 then. Catalyst used by generations of heretic sorcerers. Sorcery is a logical academic discipline, and the power of sorceries depends heavily on the caster's intelligence. Steady chant boosts the strength of sorceries for a very short period. Works well equipped in either hand. Ivory talismans are given only to women clerics, and faith greatly affects their effectiveness. Saint's talisman. There is a certain frailty to this talisman, which undermines the steadfastness granted by its skill. There's always a big thing for PvP and PvE as well, is that each talisman has a distinct amount of poise it's given. Even without using Unfaltering Prayer, it's that way, so... Crystal gem. Holy crap. The big iron on his hip. Boy's got that big iron on. Did some damage. Okay. I'm debating about what to do here. I suppose I should talk to Orbeck first.
Well, this is unexpected. I don't often have visitors. What do you want? This is my study that you've happened upon. If you haven't any business, I've reading to get back to. How intriguing. Very well. Indeed, I am a sorcerer, with plenty to share. However, what champion demands service without recompense? Will make me a promise that in exchange for my teaching, you will bring me knowledge in the form of scrolls detailing sorcery's secrets. Well, can you assure me of this? Very well. You're no fool. I take it you understand the weight of a promise. I am Orbeck, of Vinheim, unkindled one. I shall teach you sorceries. We will learn together. It shall be like our very own school.
Sounds good to me. Although I do recall his connection to the Lord of Hollows quest, and I hope I don't have to... I don't think you have to kill him, but it's kind of a you probably should situation. Let's see, if I'm not going to be firing any fire attacks off at him, it makes no sense to be using the Swamp Ring. So the recovers HP with successive attacks could be exceedingly useful. I'll take that. Chloranthy as well. Estus could be useful, and then the Serpent Ring will give me some more runes. Or some more, not runes. Some more souls. I don't know why that... complete brain fart there. Apologies. Okay, I need something with the highest magic defense here. So judging from what I'm looking at, it looks like the Pyromancy set is the best. And poise is not terribly important at this point. So I don't see much effect with the Lucerne here against him. So I'm going to want to swap that out. And I'm just going to try and see if I can cheese through him with the Dark Hand here. For brevity's sake, just to get through these early areas. Nice. This is the perfect early game speedrun weapon, basically. Like, this thing has got some skill to it. Oh, I got lucky again, too. Almost. One more hit. Yeah, this is over. Let's finish it with the sword. Why not, for old time's sake? Get wrecked, boy. Alright. Not that I had any skill whatsoever shown in this fight. Okay, there. I was gonna say, wait a minute now. Am I gonna get any souls at all for this? Alright, 13,924. So, I might as well... Which ones was it that I had? Northern Cleric? Which... It's gotta be something with higher... Maybe something with higher poise. Maybe I'll just leave the iron bracelets on. 8.9. That's not bad. That works out. I want to go and grab the ashes here right quick so I can get the paladin ashes. I'm sorry, what? Ooh, close one. Oh no! Yamate! Kudasai! Okay. get a one-shot snap on her real quick. Oh, come on. Oh. Well, I didn't give her the grab, but it did good damage, I guess. Alright, the Herald armor. Not a bad set, too. One of the nicer starting sets. I know I'm missing the... turtles here. Turtles. I know I'm missing the crystal lizards. But I'm not recalling where they would be at. Let me quit out right quick. Stomach is cramping horribly for some reason. I think I might put a stop to this soon. Tell me I'm not having another bad video shift here, because that looks like it. Yes, I am. What causes that, I wonder? Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. That looks okay. Twinkling Titanite. Twinkling Titanite. Okay, that's one of them. And I think the other one was already gotten. Alright, so I think we need to kill... No, we don't need to beat this guy, right? I think we just need to drop down to get the ashes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, he's right there, though, so... Ah, yikes. This guy's always tough. Ooh. Not bad. Good match, bro. It actually felt like a low-level PvP match there. It was very fun, you know, swapping back and forth between the movesets. That kind of brought back my old PvP skills that have been sorely lacking as of late. Okay. Why is my stream all of a sudden brought up into tiny pieces? That's not looking good there. What's going on here? Says it's still going on. I don't know if I trust that. Yeah, see, something quit partway through. That's not good. Okay, I'm not sure what's causing this, so I'm just going to cut out for now. Hopefully this extra section will attach itself somehow. But it appears as though the stream just cut off at around about 1 hour and 10 minutes here. And this last 9 minutes or so is just kind of somehow not attached anymore. I am not quite sure. It's a nightmare fuel, man. You know, for someone who's not a really good video editor, it's really nightmare fuel. But I'll see what I can do to figure it out. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.